expected a very significant reduction in surgeries, and we saw that down about 80% across developed markets. We expected our services revenue to fall as well. It fell about 30%. And so what's happening is what we had expected. We started to see some surgeries start at a low rate in a few countries, but there's still enormous uncertainty as to will the restart into surgeries be sustained, what rate will surgeries happen. We're seeing, even in the same cities, one hospital opening up and another one staying closed. So there's, I think, as much uncertainty as there was 6 weeks ago about just how the future will look in terms of cochlear implant surgeries, about how healthcare systems might change, and about the overall economic impact on society and on healthcare more broadly.
Now, you did make mention of the fact that China had restarted and perhaps they're seeing that elective surgery run rate really increasing back to pre-COVID levels. But at the same time, how do you even forecast in terms of all the different jurisdictions basically that are having very different outcomes in terms of COVID as well? Is there any way, are you taking it from a case-by-case basis when you're doing your modelling about the potential earnings situation in these places? Or is it just a matter of using perhaps China as a roadmap if there was to be some kind of boost or recovery that we are seeing similarly elsewhere around the world?
Look, a few comments. First of all, we don't think China is a roadmap. One of the reasons being is that how quickly China shut down, limited the spread of the virus, and also China is virtually all paediatric surgeries. And so paediatric surgeries we do expect to come back quickly because it is a neurological emergency. A child born with hearing loss needs to get the hearing parts of their brain stimulated quickly to develop normal speech. So it's an emergency for a child, but that isn't the case for adults. So we certainly wouldn't draw parallels between what's happened in China and what will happen in the US, Western Europe and Australia. Again, in terms of forecasting our revenue from here, it's extremely difficult because there's no model for this. It is different by country. As I said, it's even different by hospital. So us and many other businesses, I think, are working without the level of confidence in revenue forecasts that we've had in the past. And that means we need to manage to a shorter-term horizon in terms of costs and actions, at the same time as keeping investments in long-term strategy and long-term product portfolio, for example, intact, so that as things recover, we are in a strong position to take advantage of the return to surgeries.